Why is there bacon on my screen right now?
Why is it bacon?
Why is there bacon on my screen right now?
Hey man, that's how Dorian Finney-Smith felt. He's getting cooked tonight.
Oh, come on, man.
You gave a man that 55 points.
No, come on, man. Don't do
$1 million
that.
contract. He's an elite defender.
Don't do that.
And Paul George and Kawhi wasn't even on the court. Guys named Terrence and Marcus and Reggie just cooking that guy like bacon in the skillet.
Man's mom worked at Church's Chicken, man.
It got so bad. Hey man, it got so bad.
Now look, see, here we go. Look at this right here. Dorian Finney-Smith must have stopped at Church's Chicken before. Come on, man. Come on,
hey,
man. He got his mama.
Hey, it's my Sean. I'm lying. Don't go there with that. Hey, we're not gonna be going in the mama's jokes now. Like, we just stick strictly to the players. But anyway, about Dorian. Oh, come on, man. You got 2 points and then you wasn't even playing good. Your guys were cooking you so bad. They had to put Reggie on Marcus. He had 5 fouls. Hey, man, I know you got 5 fouls. But Dorian out here just getting worked by Marcus. We got to put you on. Hey, man, I know you got 5 fouls. But Terrence cooking Dorian, so we got to put you on. Hey, Reggie, I know you got 5 fouls, but the other Reggie's cooking Dorian, so we got to put you on. Man, it wasn't a good night for Dorian. It wasn't a good night for Max. It wasn't a good night for Mavs other than Jalen and Luka. But hey, we predicted it. Scoring is gonna be a problem. Like, get ready, Luka. Your right hand's gonna be your right elbow, shoulder, and hand's gonna be in the ice because this is what you're gonna have to put up every night. Unless Spencer can get there and does something.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I had a feeling that was coming tonight. You see Luka having a little conversation with Terrence Mann down there in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They had a little conversation after that one play.
Oh, I'm not sweating Terrence. You still a dude. You still. But I would love. But hey, in reality, I would take Terrence. I would trade Terrence Mann for Dorian Finney-Smith right now.
Come on, man. The man just got a 4-year deal, man.
Hey,
get off the man.
Hey, if he worth that, what's Terrence Mann worth? Come on, man. You can't get a deal like that. Get 2 points next night.
Man.
Come on, dude. Come on, man.
The man just got a contract, man. It happens, man.
Yeah, no, it don't. No, it don't. I heard he's an anchor of this team, mainstay. You can't do that and get 2 points. But he wasn't the only worst man. Maxie, where were you tonight? I don't think he had a point. Disappeared again. He's been in a bad way. Hey, when I can say Dwight Powell outplayed you, then you must didn't do nothing on the floor today. So, but hey, this is the reality for the Mavs now. If Luka can't get you 50, and maybe JB can't get you 30, gonna have a hard time winning games. Gonna have a hard time scoring.
Oh man, so I don't even know if I should even bring these up.
Oh, you bring them up, man. We can watch them. Hey, listen. Luka put up 45 tonight. JB, he's gonna have to put up about 30 a night, but it's a good competitive game.
Oh man, let's get over here to the highlights, man.
Just you got to get more from the rest of the guys. You got to get more from them.
Let's see what we got here, man.
I mean, they didn't even have what's his name? The guy they just traded for?
Kendrick, you're not a Mavs maniac.
No, I am not, Frost. I am not a Mavs maniac. Yeah, man. I don't have no cutoff shirts.
This guy Reggie Jackson had a really good game tonight. I mean,
this
guy has been balling, has stepped up big. He is not like the Dallas Mavericks.
Would you say Reggie is better than Brunson?
Now wait a minute. Now hold on. Now this is what kills me. Hold on. I gotta make this. I gotta say this. Okay. For months, for 2 years, I had to hear about Porzingis this, Porzingis that. He can't do this. He can't do that. Now we trade him, and everybody can tell me everything that he can do, that he can do right now at this moment that he's gone. We got killed in the paint, but we trade our only big that can actually block shots. I've heard so many times, get this guy off the team. We'll trade him for a bag of peanuts. He's sorry. I'll trade him for a bag of chips, nuts, and everything. And they actually trade him for a bag of chips and nuts, and people were still upset.
Hey, man, welcome to Mavs after losses, man. I actually think that I'm gonna tell you something. I actually think Dwight did a heck of a game tonight, man. Yeah, had a heck of a game tonight. Maxey didn't help him. In Max's first to Maxey, he's playing out of position. He's not a 5. And now he's forced to having to play the 5. And
well, what's the name? I think was supposed to get some time tonight, but he didn't play because he got injured. He's got a bone bruise too.
Marquise Chris, yeah.
So,
and that's one position they can't be injured at. They're already light as it is. It was just a pro trial. Look at old Terrence Mann had him a game. No resistance at the rim. Mavs. For all in all, Mavs defense. Yeah, they only gave up how many points they gave up? 97.
Yeah.
98. But their perimeter defense was god awful tonight.
Zubac Shakur almost had a triple double.
Oh, good lord. Good lord.
Yeah, old Zubac Shakur.
Yeah, man, stop it. He's a dude. He's a dude.
He's a dude who almost had a triple double.
Yeah, and okay. Then unfortunately for Zubac Shakur, he's not gonna be playing the Mavericks anymore. So
come on,
let's see. Let's see. He gets he's almost triple doubles again. Please stop it. I got NBA League Pass, Walt. I watch more than just Mav games. He's just a dude.
You need to stop hating on old Zubac Shakur.
I'm not hating. I'm just giving you reality, folks, man. Oh, look with the craftiness. Oh, nice pass. JB's 3 game was on point tonight.
I guess he's averaging about 9 and 7 right now.
Can't have that bullet. Can't let a guy get in off his shot.
Oh, Zubac is averaging about 9 and 7 right now.
Who?
Well, you brought up a good point earlier. Sorry, my eyes burning. With
drinking all that Sprite.
No, something went in my eye. With what's the name? Going down with the shoulder injury, Trey. Could the Mavs be in play for Goran Dragic?
It don't matter if Trey Burke was. Listen, they gonna have a difficult time scoring or people getting easy shots. They need all the shot creators, shot makers.
Well, that's what Dinwiddie's here to do.
Yeah, but they need more. they need more. Because I don't know what the Mavericks 3-point percentage was, but it was bad tonight.
We was just off all night. I agree with that. We just all night. When your bench scores 4 points, you're going to lose. But I really believe the team lost the game in the third quarter. Well,
yeah, they went a stretch where they didn't put a point on the board. So yeah, you're right on that, Mark.
That is why Dinwiddie is brought here to when Lucas sits down to have another score on the floor.
Is that it? Let's Google up Mavs stats.
Dinwiddie ain't what you think. I don't think anything of him, but that's what they brought him here for, to be the guy that when Lucas sits down to score, to still be able to score points.
Well, he can get to the bucket.
That's what he's supposed to be. The second group is supposed to be led by Jalen Brunson, Dinwiddie, Josh Green, and Reggie Bullock, and Dwight Powell, and probably Marquise Chris.
Okay, well, Mavs okay, decent. It was 15 of 39 from 3. He shot 38%.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, Nico already said no, so Nico said that's not happening.
What?
You know what, Kendrick? Maybe it was petty tonight, but my guy Nico stepped out on the court earlier, and I stood up and I applauded him. I gave him an applause, a single applause here in the building.
You was the only one?
Yeah, I was the only one applauding him when he.
Oh man, come on,
I was
man!
hand clapping him. I stood up and I gave him a hand clap.
You didn't feel awkward?
He had the balls to do something that Donnie Nelson just didn't have the balls to do, and that's tell Mark Cuban no. We're not doing
No.
that anymore.
I wish you said that yesterday when he let Mark give out that $55 million contract.
Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop, man.
Come on. Our boy Mikey B just said the same thing 2 days ago. He won't regret it. It ain't been 2 days. They regret that contract. The man put up 2 points.
Dinwiddie
He
would
played
help the bench.
39 minutes and put up 2 points.
Dinwiddie would help the bench. We literally had only 4 bench points tonight. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Man, come on, man. I don't want to go to stats and facts, but we're gonna get into this, man. Let's look at these highlights, man. Look at Reggie with the 3.
This is not. I'm not looking forward to the stats and facts. It does not sound like Reggie Jackson. This guy here
man, Reggie
tonight
with the little hezzy.
Yeah, that's when he came down court.
Yeah, and then Luka turned around and said, "Not so fast. I'm gonna hit one in your mouth."
Step back, Jack is here. Hold on.
That's Shakur.
Cape on one more
That's
time.
Shakur right there. Here's another. Here's your boy Shakur.
Oh, Zubac Shakur.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Luka said, "Let me get to the basket one more time."
Yeah, you're gonna go find him again. On Shakur, Zubac. Yeah, this is a desperation.
And it just wasn't enough. We thought he was going to take us to the house tonight.
I think he could have had. I think the kid could have drew up a better play than that. But hey, who's not playing?
No, you knew that was going. You knew that was going to Luka.
No, I knew it was going to Luka. I was saying this was better. But anyway.
All right. So this is the moment you've been waiting for. The stats and facts.
Let's get to them.
I don't even want to look at this, man.
Why you want to look at it?
Because I know where you're going. I know where you're getting ready to go with this.
Hey, you can't help but go. Hey, it's a big damn freeway where you can't help but go right here, man.
Look at EA. Kendrick a hater, LOL.
EA, man, EA, get on out of here, man.
Reggie loves playing the Mavs. Yeah, he do. He goes to a whole nother level. I don't want to do this right now, but I have to.
Let's go.
Guess I'll start at the top of the list. Dwight Powell, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 26 minutes on the court tonight.
And hustle, man. He hustled, man. He tried hard, man. Gave up his body. Listen, man. He ain't got much, but he's been playing better. Like I said, if you trash, I'm gonna let you know. If you ain't, if I can see improvement, I'm gonna let you know about it. Dwight been improving. So big up to him, man. It ain't much, but he been improved.
Just a heads up, I think we were informed today that it looks like Bertans and maybe Dinwiddie are gonna play in Miami this coming Tuesday.
They need him because Miami got a heck of. If you thought it was bad, you thought it was tough scoring in the night. Hey, Miami with that defense they got. Woo! You saw I start putting up some Sahara Deserts on my Twitter account and on the pictures I showed to you all. Like sand going through the hand.
Reggie Bullock, 17 points tonight.
Yeah, man. Reggie killing it, man. 17. He's hitting his 3. Hey, getting paid $10 million. I wish the guy is getting paid the other can do something, man. Maybe we probably won this game tonight, but hey, what do I know?
Luka, 45 and 15 and 8 tonight.
Yeah, man, he had a crazy rebound game. I think he had 10 rebounds in the first quarter, something craziness.
That means a lot of brick shots were happening.
This is Luka's future for now until they can get a secondary star, man. He's going to put up these type of numbers, man. His right arm's going to be soaked for the rest of the year.
Jalen Brunson, 22 points tonight.
Yeah, good efficient night. 22, 3 and 4. Putting up Jalen numbers. His points got to go up too. So because the lack of scoring for now.
I'm gonna skip the next name because I don't want to go there.
You may want to skip the next 2. If you want, hey, you may want to skip. Hey, you may want to skip the next. You may
3 and 4. 3 and 4.
You may
skip the last.
You may just want to end it right now. It don't get back. You may just because when I'm looking at, you may just want to end it in Stacks and Facts right now.
Oh my God.
Wherever you going.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Dorian Finney-Swish.
What? What? I'm putting Steve Austin. What?
Dorian Finney-Swish. 3 points tonight in 39 minutes.
You ought to be shaming yourself. You ought to be shaming yourself, man. You ought to be shaming yourself, calling that man that. Hey, read that stat again. Read it one more time. So I want everybody to be able to hear you. Read it one more time so everybody can hear you. I don't think they heard you before. Read the minute, read the point.
3 points in 39 minutes.
That's right. 3 points in 39 minutes. He played 39 minutes.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
No, I ain't being Dorian ought to be ashamed of himself. A man making all that money, he put 3 points.
Come on, man. Come on, man. When did you become an accountant, man? When did you become an accountant? Start counting money, man.
Hey, man. You know, I got.
IRS, man. What you
hey, man.
man?
You know what, man? Back in my 20s, man, I used to work with a lot of money. I used to work in banks and stuff.
Oh man, well, I can tell the way you count this man's money. I mean, dang, you out there counting this shit?
Hey, it ain't just me counting. It was about. I guarantee it was about 19,000 people were counting also in that building. Hey, I know Mikey B was counting it also.
Oh man, come on, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man.
You think don't bring Mike on tonight. He ain't coming on tonight, but boy, it would be really bad. Mike came on tonight because you thought I was bad with this.
Man, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Maxi Cleavers scored 0 points tonight, but he got 8 rebounds in that game.
Hey, you know what? Your boy Mark Cuban may just award him a 4-year, $60 million contract extension. So, he just giving them out, the dude. So, Maxie, no points. No points, man. If he just got you 2, if he got you a bucket, if you could have called Maxie on the telephone, the Mavericks would have won this game.
Mr. Telephone Man.
If he called him one time, it would win again. I guess that's what happened when you use Sprint instead of AT&T.
Leave Dorian alone. First night off, and he's had in a minute. No, I'm not. Not first game in a minute.
No, bro.
But hey, listen, he's still Dorian Finney-Swish in my book. I don't know what Kendrick is doing over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what Kendrick doing. Finney-Swish.
He's switching all right. He's switching.
You ought to be ashamed of what you're doing right now. You ought to be ashamed of what you're doing. Oh, please. Mavs choked against Clippers last year, and this year's Clippers team is much weaker. Bring them on. I think we don't want to play the Clippers in the playoffs.
You won't be seeing the Clippers anymore. They ain't going nowhere either.
Yeah, Clippers ain't nobody.
They ain't nobody. You lost to them.
Josh Green dropped 2 points tonight.
He was bad too. I love Josh, but good God, man, he was bad tonight.
Frankie Nuggets dropped 2 points tonight too.
You see a lot of twos over there, man. You see a lot of twos over there. A lot of 2 points. Listen, man. It wasn't that good, man.
Hey, look, man, tonight's so bad. I don't even think Dan Larson and them came out tonight. Usually it be lights and stuff all over there. Dan Larson them said to hell with this tonight. Be out of here too.
Trey Burke, 2 minutes, got hurt. That's it for him.
Could Goran Dragic be in play? Will him being hurt?
I think he should be played regardless, man. You need scoring. That's not a lot of guys who can create shots on this team.
Well, what did Bertan say? I'm not really a guy who can do a lot off the dribble, but I can, pull up a spot, pull up and shoot.
Well, at least he knows his role. At least he knows his role. You got a lot of guys on this team don't really know their role. They try to go outside like your man Dorian trying to throw lob passes for turnovers on him. What was that, brother?
Would you like to hear from them tonight? I think I have their interviews queued up. If you want to, I don't know if you was formally introduced to them, but can formally introduce you to Dimwitty if you like.
Sure, man. Let's see the future Mavs, man. Go ahead. Got something to look forward to.
All right, hold on. let's let the people meet these guys real quick. Spencer Dinwiddie.
I know
and,
Spencer did. Listen, I know Spencer Din was on the bench looking like, man, I get some points on this team. Except for Luka and JB, he dude's trash. But Spencer looking at that flow like a pork chop, man. I can eat right here. I can eat.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Hold on, that one didn't put the sound on. Hold on. Hold up.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, we know our boy Walt, our first leader Walt. You know, he having him a Dorian Finney-Miss moment.
We'll start in the room and then we'll
Oh, here we go.
So, Kelly, you want to start with me?
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Callie Kaplan. I'm with the Dallas Miami's. Welcome to Dallas. What have these last 24, 48 hours been like for you? Can I take us through up to the deadline and how you've gotten here?
Yeah, so deadline day, we were supposed to play the Nets. So I was taking a nap. I woke up with probably about an hour left to go in the deadline. You know, at that point in time, I didn't think I was getting traded or anything. I had a call from Tommy Shepard, GM at the Wizards, about 5 minutes before the trade broke, and he told me, was super respectful and kind and all that. You know, from actually, before I go forward, as an aside, or not an aside, but let me first say thank you, obviously, to Ted Leonsis, owner, Tommy Shepard, GM, Bradley Bielacci as their max player for, you know, signing me this summer, welcoming me with open arms, all that stuff, taking a chance on a guy coming off ACL when they didn't have to. You know, I really appreciated that. And, you know, obviously, my departure is what it is. But just overall thankful for the experience in the couple months that I was there. Now, obviously, after getting traded, you know, pretty much went to pack up my apartment that night, got on a plane, 10 a.m. or so the next day, landed around like noon here. You know, met with Nico, J-Kid, you know, saw Dudley, who I played with, Theo, unfortunately, who I also played with, a couple of other guys. You know, nah, you could definitely print that one. You know, and just kind of going through the process of get what you need day for them. So all the guys were in it. Some were just kind of in and out. Met with trainers, met with, you know, strength coaches, went to the doctor, you know, MRIs, rest of physical stuff. Got back a little late, had dinner. They told me I wasn't playing tonight. Then, you know, this morning, you know, just did all the normal stuff, right? Like you start linking with coaches, going through plays, going through schemes. Again, gonna spend a lot of time with Dudley over the next 2 hours, just talking about what it means to be a Maverick. I mean, obviously J Kid and Nico are doing their game day stuff, so not to disturb them. But yeah, just learn the ropes. We're gonna play tomorrow, and then I look forward to hopefully playing in Miami.
Spencer, a couple of years ago, you averaged 21 points, 7 assists with the Nets. Do you still have that game in you, and where do you see yourself fitting in here with the Mavericks?
Oh, I mean, of course. I mean, that was kind of the thing that probably I was a little bit disappointed with, but also a little bit hurt by, right? Like I got wrote off like 30 games into a season that I did have to play the first like 25 of, right? Like they told me when they signed me, like, you know, you don't have to play the first 20 games, you come with ACL. And I was like, nah, like, you know, I want to come in here, I want to help out, be a part of this whole thing, like, you know, sacrifice whatever it needs to be, like consistent hours of treatment just to make sure that like I'm in a position to play. And, you know, everybody that talks about this experience, and I've been through it before in college, right? Like your first year, you're getting your rhythm back, you're getting everything rocking and rolling beyond just the health aspect. So, you know, they always talk about the second year and the third year always being like much better. So, you know, being 28, having a great recovery so far, I definitely expect myself to play at that type of level, you know, going forward in my career. With that being said, as far as role and fitting in here, I think that's something that, you know, continue to go over with the coaching staff. I know we have two great guards here in JB and Luka, obviously. You know, we sitting around Luka, of course, as an MVP candidate. And wherever they tell me to plug in is where I'm looking forward to, you know, coming in, hopefully getting downhill, making plays for guys, and it's been part of the process.
For
Mark,
what,
oh, go ahead, Jordan.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
For what lens are you viewing this opportunity with the Mavs or your fifth NBA team?
No, excitement. I think both of each situation I've ever been in, right, carries its own kind of uniqueness, right? When you're first drafted in Detroit, you may or may not be playing immediately. You're coming as a young guy learning the ropes. You know, having traded Chicago and then cut, that was kind of another brief experience, right? I wasn't necessarily in that program and in that process. Signed in Brooklyn and spending the bulk of my career there, where I got a chance to kind of learn, grow, become the player that I am. So obviously very thankful for that experience. Signed to the Wizards was one of kind of a new beginning, obviously coming off an injury and you know, supposed to slide in obviously next to Brad. And then with this one, it's another kind of mirror to DC in that situation in terms of like, you know, same year, same age, obviously still coming off injury, et cetera. Like, you know, signed to a new team, new fresh start in the beginning, a big time player at the guard position I'm going to be playing with, of course. And so I view them similarly. I just obviously hope that it becomes a long-term home and, you know, we're able to win a lot of basketball games.
Hey Spencer, I'm Mark Baldwell at your TV play-by-play. Question for you. I think this is your first midseason trade, so you may not have much to compare it to, but you mentioned a minute ago that you played with Jared Dudley and, you know, Theo and I think, you know, Mark, I think there's a relationship there.
Yeah.
Just kind of curious about some of the connections that you already have here and how you anticipate that might ease the transition. It's gotta be tough. Obviously changing teams in midseason. Just wondering what your expectation is if you're already established relationship. So
to your point, never done this before, so it's a new experience. We're just trying to learn on the fly and make sure that I don't break rhythm for any of the guys that, you know, are already in the rotation, already playing. As far as people that I know, you know, just going to rely on them heavily, right? Like, you know, Dudley's obviously a coach. Theo is one of my good friends. You know Marquise Chris from just kind of like college, being a Pac-12 guy, played against Dwight Powell, actually dunked him. And pulled those clips by like 2013. But yeah, no, for real. So you just you know, rely on the guys that are here and established and try to learn. Like I said, you're just trying to break rhythm. We're in the playoffs right now. Obviously, we have levels that we want to go to that are higher than where we are, but you know, it's not like, you know, we're the 12th seed or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So you're not trying to reinvent the wheel or anything.
You had a lot of success a few years ago in Brooklyn in that 6-man role. How do you feel about going back to that type of role?
Yeah, I mean, whatever role they asking me is what I'm going to come in here and do. Obviously, like I said again, right? Like it's a mid-season trade. You know, you don't want to break up the rhythm that the team already has. So you got to figure it out on the fly.
Did you lobby at all to play tonight?
You know, I don't want to miss any games. I mean, I think I showed that kind of when I showed up to DC, right? Like when I had the option to, like I said, miss first 15, 20 games and chose not to, chose to play in every game possible. Obviously the back-to-backs are like a medical thing early in the season, but you know, that's the way I am and I want to play every time I can.
Also, so how did you and Theo forge a bond?
Oh man, he's like my rook, man. Like, you know, when I was in Brooklyn, obviously I was one of the more established guys there just from having been there the time period that I have been. Like, I think me and Joe at one point in time were like the longest tenured Nets, you know what I'm saying? Before obviously like the Kyrie and KD stuff, right? So, you know, when that happened and Theo was on the team, he was just one of our young guys. And, you know, his personality is infectious. He's got amazing bench energy and has a great IQ for the game. And so, you know, people respect that around the league and just love having him around it. It really boosts morale as a whole.
All right, we're gonna have to zoom real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm Chuck Overstein, I do our radio, but I'd like to see, I was wondering just ultimately, is it just basketball? I mean, are the Mavericks doing things that are like more difficult to pick up? Is it something, or is this just something you think you really should be able to pick up on the fly?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be able to pick it up on the fly fairly quickly. Obviously, each team has its own wrinkles, but to your point, like overarching schemes there's only like 5 different ones, really. You know what I mean? You kind of scheme your personnel, and then, like I said, it's about creating that chemistry and blending with the group that's already established.
All right, now we'll have to zoom. Chris Henderson, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Spencer? Welcome to Dallas. You know, for the fans that don't know, you have your own sneaker brand. I would like for you to tell them about that. And then if you also, like for people that don't know your style of play, could you tell them, like, for as a player that you maybe could compare yourself to as well?
All those questions are tough. So here's the thing. I don't actually have my own shoe anymore. 361 bought me out. So it's a shoe company that also has like Aaron Gordon signed to them. That just happened this year. So I did have my own shoe the past 3 seasons. Just not this one. And then in terms of play style, again, I think it comes down to how I'm supposed to play with the group, number one, which actually I'm probably going to go over in the next like 20 minutes or so. But beyond that, you know, just pick and roll, get downhill. You know, I was fortunate enough to play with a lot of, you know, great big men and also great shooters as well. So, you know, Lobs, making plays, spraying out for threes, you know, Joe Harris, Jared Holland, DeAndre Jordan, those guys. So, yeah, just, you know, be aggressive off the pick and roll and look to make the right decision is what I'm going to try to do mostly.
All right, then we're gonna do one more and get you going. Landon Thomas, go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, welcome to Dallas. One day you are the 11th seed in the East, and the next day you're the 5th seed in the West, fighting for home court advantage. Is there anything you want to prove either to yourself or this team now that you're on that playoff team, fighting for one of the top 4 seeds in the West?
Nah, like so far, personally, I have a lot of peace in my career in terms of the way I've played, the injuries I've had, the things I've been able to accomplish in terms of, you know, leading a Brooklyn team to the playoffs before, right? Like when all the guys were hurt in 19 and 20. But in terms of like this year and what we're proving collectively, like you said, we're fighting for home court advantage, trying to take the next step in growth as a unit, as a roster. And I mean, it seems like you have that level to go to, and then obviously the level above that is championship contention, which you know, obviously I know the Dallas fan base is eager for and has tasted before, so obviously wants to get back there. So we probably got 2 notches to go, and I'm just looking to be an addition to that.
Thank you, Spencer. Appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is that, man?
Hey man, that's my boss Spencer when he looking at the opportunities he gonna have, man. That's a buffet line right there, man. he gonna be eating, man. They keep telling man, how you gonna be the 6th man? And Spencer's, I know Spencer's here. You got to say the right thing. He said, man, I'm not the 6th man. I'm at least the 3rd best player on this team right now. Right now, the 3rd best player on this team. I ain't put on the jersey yet. So, hey, he gonna get a lot of opportunities.
Well, I don't know if you see it on the screen. They think you're a hater.
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you.
Okay.
I kind of agree with that statement.
Okay. Hey. I ain't as much a hater as Billy is. So. Hey man, listen, man. I'm a realist. Listen, I don't put on blue and white goggles and say, yeah, boy, everybody's great. Everybody's, yeah, man, that guy, he's great. Yeah, man, that guy's great. I'm not Mark Cuban sitting up filling a bunch of crap. I'm gonna tell you just like it is.
Speaking of
But
Mark Cuban, did you already see that he's already making his rounds?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We found out already that Bertans and Dinwiddie, they'll surprise you. They'll shock you with how good they are.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got those guys. So they gotta be great. I got them. Hey, it's all about me. Hey, it's all. Hey, I traded for them. Not. Yeah, I found them. Not. But it's all about me. Mark.
Kendrick, I honestly got scared because I felt like, you know what I felt like?
What?
Oh God, these guys are already getting a second contract.
Who the hater now? He got to. Hey, you probably right. They probably get a second contract tomorrow. So hey, get ready, Mavs fan. Hey, Marskins, get ready. You'll love it. You get ready for about 5 more extra years of Bertan and Spencer. So I know you'll love it. You love all those Spurs.
Oh yeah, you guys just wait and see. I've got these guys figured out.
Oh yeah, man. I got them figured out, man. Me and Dorian, we got that construction company. You got the construction company, Dorian Construction Incorporated. I'm founding, helping them out. We building houses in the greater North Dallas, North Texas area. We look out for us.
I have Coach Kidd here. I want to get to him real quick.
I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, you want to hear? You want to hear
Hey,
this?
he was doing a lot of head rubbing and head scratching and rolling his eyes. He looked like he had to know, God, these guys are bad. These guys, I can't believe how bad these guys are.
Let's hear what he had to say after tonight's game.
What's wrong?
Oh, doesn't sound good.
What was that last play? What was that design? That to look at you guys want?
Yeah, it was to get Luka the ball and for 2 or 3, and he had a good look. Those guys fought. It wasn't a pretty game, but they fought, and we put ourselves in to tie it or win it. And so we had a good look. We just didn't make it.
How big was that offensive rebound that they got after the free throw and Reggie Jackson made the three?
They're all big. I mean, down the stretch, you got, when you're down, you almost got to play perfect. But again, we put ourselves in a position to tie the game or win it. They are late. The guys did an incredible job of getting us back. Luka was great. And then we had the ball to tie it and win it. And that's all you can ask for when you're not. We didn't play well tonight, but we found a way to put ourselves in a position to tie the game or win it.
You've talked a lot this season about trusting his teammates and that sort of thing, but Luka's obviously playing at an incredibly high level right now. Are you concerned that there's too much of a burden on him to create?
No, that's just his nature. He can find guys, and the responsibility of his teammates are to make shots. I mean, this is a make-miss league, and so if you can make shots, it puts yourself in a position to win. That doesn't guarantee you can win. You got to play defense on the other end too. It's just not half-court basketball. So, again, we held a team under 100 points. That always tends to give us a chance to win. Tonight, we just didn't shoot the ball straight or take care of the ball, and that's hard when you play a team like the Clippers.
Well, is he lying?
No. Listen, man. It wasn't no good. He said it's true. It was some bad looking basketball out there tonight. But get ready, coach, because you're gonna have a lot of bad looking basketball. There's not a lot of guys on this team that can create shots for themselves or anyone else. You got a lot of guys that have to have shots created for them. And right now they have to play over their heads. There's not a lot of talent out there. So Luka's gonna have to put up big numbers. If he doesn't, we're gonna lose. If he does, we may still lose. It's just the reality of the situation. You got to have more from seriously. You get seriously. I'm just be funny, but seriously, you got to get more from your other rotation guys, Maxey, Dorian, Josh Green. You got to get more. You got to get more. You have to get more because, like I say, KP is gone. That's 19 or 20 points out the door.
And Tim's gone.
Huh? And Tim's gone. That's another 15 to 16 out the door. So other guys got to step up. They don't. It's gonna be a rough second half of the season.
Well, let's go to the guy who.
And then you're gonna have Luka looking like this.
Well, I'm glad. It's funny you bring that up because let's go to Luka next and hear what he had to say about tonight's refereeing.
He got an ice pack on his shoulder.
What did you see there on that last shot, and did you get the shot that you wanted?
I mean, it's tough, we have 3 seconds. Obviously, we could get a better shot, but, I saw DP open, but I didn't want to risk it because I didn't know if it was going to be enough time to get the shot off. So, I don't know.
When you let it go, did you think it had a chance?
No. I saw it right away it was off.
Yeah. I mean, the way you were cooking.
Yeah, only in the last quarter, though.
Yeah.
I didn't, my first 3 quarters were awful. It's without energy, but we had a chance there to win or to tie the game, We put ourselves in positions to win, and that's a good thing, but, obviously we could handle things better.
Do you put that responsibility on yourself come fourth quarter to start taking over? Is it in a game like tonight?
I mean, yeah, always, And sometimes, teams double me, especially in the fourth, and somebody else gonna make shots. But today, they let me go one-on-one. Like I said, first 2 quarters I should be way more aggressive than I was. But no, it is what it is.
You and Terrence Mann have had a few things over, going back into the playoff series and tonight. What was going on tonight there?
Well, honestly, I think the easiest thing to do for the refs is to get double technical, which I don't agree. Because, when a guy just chirping to me the whole game, the first thing I say back, and the first thing I say, and then the refs just double technical, I don't think I deserve that. If he's chirping the whole game, at some point, I got to say something, We're all human. If somebody's talking to you, I think you would do the same thing. I think a lot of people would do the same thing, so, I just don't agree with that.
I usually start the chirping, but I hear what you're saying.
Me too sometimes.
I've noticed.
Did they defend you any differently than on Thursday night? Did you?
I mean, they started Zubats on me the first quarter or first couple possessions. They're trying to give me mentally. I think I was just like, I had 28 points in first quarter last game, I'll be fine. But that's what happened when I wasn't aggressive the way I should be, and I just relaxed a little bit.
There's obviously a lot on your plate to make everything go offensively. You're playing heavy minutes. Is this something you feel like you can sustain for the rest of the season? You can play 38, 40 minutes a night. You can carry this kind of a load offensively? Yeah,
no. Yeah, for sure. It gets me in better shape too, a little more cardio. But yeah, I can do it, I don't feel, if I feel tired, I'm going to ask for a sub. But, obviously lately I'll be feeling good.
In the third, you've been playing the whole third. Did you get a little gassed at the end there and come out a little early?
No, I think Jason, I was playing terrible, so that's why probably I came out, which is a good choice.
That's a man that knows. That's a man that knows he got a lot on his shoulders. He got a lot of. Hey, hear what he says? Yeah, I think I can lead the. Yeah, hey, listen, listen. If this team is as presently constructed like this last year, get ready because he's going to lead the league in scoring. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing because if Luka's leading the league in scoring, I don't think they're doing a lot of winning. Um, um, but if you notice, his scoring's going up, but his assists now starting to go down. And I think Luka, the all-around player, is better than Luka just having to put up 40-something points. But right now, he's going to have to. There's not much there else he can go to. You know, you got Jalen Brunson. Maybe when Spencer gets there, he creates something. Davis Bertan, maybe he can catch his form. I don't really believe he's a 32% free throw. I think he's just been off. He's going to get a lot of opportunities. He's going to get a lot of open looks. So hopefully he can remaster his shot. But if he can, that'll be a big thing for the Mavs. And what it might not be a big deal for is Maxey. If Davis Bertan gets his shot and becomes at least that 40% 3-point shooter, Maxey's going to lose his minutes.
Because Maxey defense is going to be better than Bertan's. Maxey's shot number. Maxey's shot.
It wasn't a night. It wasn't a night. They were blowing past him. Like he wasn't no even.
But Maxey's shot attempts will go down if Bertan's is knocking down shots.
Yeah, but main point, guys got to step up and hit the shots they is. And I don't know if it's a good thing. I joke about it, but I don't know if it's truly a good thing. And Luka having to go off for 45 and 50 points a night. Other guys got to step up and score around them. Luka, I like Luka triple double more than I like Luka 40, 50 point Luka. So.
Well, you're gonna love this because I have your favorite interviewee.
I know who it is. That's my guy right there. Man. Pay that man. You better pay that man.
Prepare to be informed.
Yeah, man. Jalen get y'all the hot tea. Okay.
I know that was your first one since junior year. I'm very sorry to bring that up, but what were your thoughts there and how did you feel in that moment?
I kind of knew once they went to the monitor because it was a dead ball, whatever. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully I don't have to pay that, or they just take it away because of my good record. So we'll see.
Sorry for you then.
It's all good.
Yeah, what happened there in that third quarter? You guys only got 19 points. The offense was just sputtering all over the place.
Yeah, it was tough to score, but even though we only had 19, I think them having 20, us giving them 21 was I think a plus. Now it'd be able to get out of hand as bad as it could have been, considering how we weren't playing offensive basketball pretty well. Yeah, it's tough when you can't score, but I think our defense kept us in it.
What's causing that? You guys' inability to score the way you want to score?
You gotta give a credit to their game plan. They stuck to the game plan and they executed. They wanted to pretty much switch everything, kind of keep everything in front, and kind of dare us to make shots, and that's what they did. They dared us, and when we needed it, we didn't make key shots.
The bench obviously is thin right now until the two new guys get here. Typically with Spencer, what do you think he can help you guys in the backcourt? How do you think he can help?
I mean, I think he can be great. Both of them can be great. When you have another ball handler in there, that definitely makes things easier. I mean, we're excited to have him, and I think it's going to be great, but I guess we'll see. We're very excited and happy to get on the court.
What do you think of the look you guys got there at the end of the game?
I don't know. I didn't even watch it yet. It's something that he's made before, so I wasn't. I don't know. It was from my angle, it looked like it looked kind of good, but I don't know. It's tough, especially when you catch that ball that far away from the basket with 3 seconds left. So kind of had to make something happen. Just didn't go in.
How do you guys stop what they were able to do inside? They outscored you by 16 points inside the paint.
I think we just gotta be tougher. We gotta be tougher when guys try and drive and be ready to help each other and don't leave anyone on the island. Stick to our core principles. Yeah, it's just we just gotta be better.
All right, thanks, JB. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Better informed.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. He finding out what Lucas found out, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to score. if him and Lucas not giving us something, hopefully, like I said, the addition of Spencer can alleviate some of that. But you got a lot of guys on here that unless somebody's giving them wide open shot, even if that's the case, they're still not hitting them. Just can't score, man. It's tough. He did say something actually true. Their defense, even though, like and I said this before, even though they gave up 99 or 98 points or something like that, the perimeter defense was god awful. Terrence Mann, Reggie. I don't know who the dude number 7. I don't know who that guy is. It was like a freeway down there. Guys were getting broke down on the perimeter. That's way too many times. I don't know what the points in the paint for the Clippers was, but I know it was extremely gross to their side. They have to improve on that perimeter defense because they don't have the shot blocking during the more to cover for them. So yeah, he was right on that. They have to improve on that.
Well, I guess a credit to Coach Kidd. I guess we're about to find out how good of a Coach Kidd is over the next couple of games.
What you thinking, man? What's like something on your mind, brother? What you like? You in deep thought?
I'm just saying we're about to find out because he's gonna. I know Nico said, and at first I was kind of agreeing with Nico, but now looking at it, you might need to bring Dragic in here.
I'm saying, I mean, even with Spencer Dinwiddie, it's not like he's a great shooter. I mean, he can get to the bucket, but he's not a guy who can just pull up on a dime and hit consistently on jump shots. He's a guy that has to use his floater game, his drive game. He's not a good he's a horrible 3-point shooter. And I'm just saying, listen, if you're not gonna get a big guy, get more shooters and scorers and penetrators and ball creators you can, because listen, you got a lot of guys in this team can't create shots for themselves. Well, I'm just being real. I'm not being a hater. I'm just telling the truth of what I see. You got more guys who can't create shots than who can on this team. And I just don't understand why even having Spencer Dinwiddie, why you can't go out and get a goal and you just say no to a going Dragic.
Well, Marquis, I get it. He don't want to spend any more money. He doesn't want to spend any more money. He wants to get off these bad contracts before they spend any more money, which makes sense. But I mean, I feel like, and I was talking to Kevin Gray before the game, and I said, you know what? It feels like Nico is going into the draft right now because if you notice, they didn't trade the pick with Porzingis. I bet you they could have got more if they'd have put that pick on there.
Also, well, on as far as that second round pick, they trade away. That has something on it where if they pick a certain number, they get that pick back or something.
Most likely, and you would think that would be the case. They better have did something like that.
Yeah. So.
Well, okay. So before we get out of here, looks like we won't be back here inside the arena for about 2 weeks.
to the All-Star break.
And then when we come back to this arena, we'll be seeing the Golden State Warriors.
Woo!
And
you better get going. You got to do some scoring in that game.
And right now, the Mavericks are still ranked number 5, 33-24.
Yeah,
that's their schedule. I mean, that's their record right now, 33-24.
Thank goodness Denver's hurt. I don't want to miss injury on folks, but hey, thank goodness Denver's injured. Because if it wasn't, you'd be 6.
Okay, and it's schedule-wise as we get ready to head into March. So Tuesday, they're going to be taking on the Miami Heat at about 6:30. Thursday,
Whoa. Let me cut you off. I just want to ask you a quick question, brother.
Go ahead.
Just a quick overall question. Looking forward, if the Mavericks bring this team, say they just run it back again, hopefully God not. But if they just bring this team back next season, what are they?
Well, I can tell you this: moving on from Kristaps Porzingis, lets you know they're not bringing the same team back. They're going to have money. They're going to have more money now to get some things done.
Okay.
They're going to have more money to sign people in free agency now that they got off their contract. And then, like I was telling I was talking to Kevin Gray, depending on what happens with Bertans and Dinwiddie, they're going to be putting a package probably on draft night or here in the offseason or something, put a package together to be traded.
Right. Okay. So, because I'm just thinking out loud, man. I'm just thinking. Listen. The Mavs not win the championship this year.
No. Nobody
thought,
and even with Porzingis here, nobody thought the Mavs were going to win.
I don't know. I don't know if they even getting out the first round again this year. But I'm just looking towards the future.
I think Nico is like Nico said. We're not scared of anybody, but
Well, he basically admitted, we're not.
Hey, we're not ducking and dodging nobody. We're not scared of nobody.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't think they know that they can't go anywhere with this roster, so they're trying to fix it now.
Right.
And the thing is, you got to rip the Band-Aid off now as opposed to waiting. Okay, let's say we kept Porzingis here. Let's say the Mavericks kept Porzingis here, and then we go and get eliminated in the first round. What's the first thing everybody gonna say? Well, we should have got rid of Porzingis at the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's upset because you didn't get a big name player. But I need people to understand something. You were never gonna get with the contract that was written. You were never gonna get back any type of all-star for Kristaps Porzingis with the contract that was written. The moment he got 5 for 1, what was it? 145 or 155? 158. 5 for 158. He was doomed. That's why everybody said that's an untradeable contract.
Well, he was smiling. He was smiling. He's still smiling in Washington, man. I love it here, man. It's
funny. They said he was in. They said he wasn't in a sandwich shop when he got traded. He was in. He said he was in a hyperbaric chamber when he got traded. He was in that thing Michael Jackson used to be in.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I saw his interview, but I could tell a weight has been lifted off of him from being here. He's fine. He's happy about being in Washington. So
he's gonna get a lot of shot attempts. So they ain't that good either. So he's gonna get a lot. He's gonna get a lot. Like I said yesterday, he's gonna get a lot of opportunities to prove that he's a star player. Whether he can or not is yet to be determined. So, but he's gonna get a lot of opportunities because their best players out. So he becomes, I guess, the number one guy there. What he wanted.
Right. So getting back over here to the schedule real quick. So the Mavs play the Heat, Pelicans next Thursday. Then we go to All-Star break, and we're gonna play the Jazz on the 25th, which is a Friday. And then we're going to play the Warriors in Golden State on the 27th. We're going to go to the Lakers on March 1st. And then we are going to go. We're going to come back home for the Golden State Warriors March 3rd. March 5th, we get home for the Kings. And then we play the Jazz on March 7th.
I told we said it's
I'm sorry. We got one more home game after that. we're gonna have 4 home games, and then the last March 9th against the Knicks.
That's a rough stretch, man. You know,
That's you playing the top 4 teams in the NBA in a span of a week.
Yeah,
coming up.
Heat. I'm just starting off with Heat, Warriors, Jazz.
Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. The Lakers are not a top team in the West.
No, but their height would give them
every game
problems.
through that stretch. I wouldn't go that far.
Come on, Sean. We're not losing every game, man. We're not losing every game.
We'll beat the Pelicans.
We'll beat the Pelicans. We can beat the King, I think. If Dwight learns not to when the guy's penetrating, not to stay on his man on the 3-point side, but that's neither here.
I think that what's the name's injury kind of forces them to bring in Dragic now. Trey Burke's injury.
Let me ask you this, Walt. If I'm just going by, if you had to choose, okay, they're going in the buy-in. Which one would you want? Dragic or a combination of either one, Derek Favors or Tristan Thompson, a big or small? You put your GM hat on.
No, we don't want double T. We don't want double T. Oh wait, we forgot. He's right. New Orleans ain't New Orleans no more. Remember they got CJ McCollum now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek Favors.
We might lose that game. I forgot. That's an interesting game now.
Derek Favors. I think he's going to be. I think it's a chance he can be bought out to.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No.
Okay.
No, don't want him.
Okay.
We need. You gotta give me another sexy big name for me to go there.
Robin Lopez.
Okay. I can do that one.
Possibility Orlando buys him out.
I can do that one.
If you had a choice, Robin Lopez, you can only have one. You want the big or you want the small?
Lopez.
Okay. I think for necessary they need the big. They need the big.
Yeah.
I mean, you going to listen. I'm just saying. That's just right now. If the playoffs started now, they're looking Rudy Gobert right now. He's destroying everybody. He's getting 20 and 20.
But that's the thing, though. I don't think the Mavs are worried about the playoffs this season. They're not. They're not worried about the playoffs this season.
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
They're going to get in there and let whatever happens in the playoffs happen. But the Mavericks understand that we're going forward. We're not doing this. We're just happy to get in the playoffs to be the 7th and 8th seed, just to be happy anymore. Nico is taking a look at this team and said, no, it's time for this team to go deep into the playoffs. And it's time for them to stop getting eliminated in the first round.
Well, how long do you think that may take?
It could take a year or two.
Year or two?
Because we got to get off now. We got to get off Tim and we got to get off Dwight Powell.
Hey. What is that something they can overcome? Because in happenstance, just like Donnie, you're not just overcoming those contracts, you're overcoming the owner also, because he's the one signing his contract.
Well, he loved the shit out of Porzingis, and they traded him. So at this point, Mark Cuban is a defeated man.
Well, he must not be that defeated because he loved the shit out of Dorian. He just gave him $14 million for 2 points.
Dorian is a player that you pay though. Dorian's a guy you pay. Dorian comes to work. Dorian does his job. Dorian worked on his game to get himself where you pay a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm okay with that. What you don't do is pay a guy like Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s are a dime a dozen. And Tim doesn't play defense. At least with Dorian Finney-Smith, at least you're going to get defense out of Dorian Finney-Smith. That's one thing. You might not get much offense, but at least if you don't get offense from him, you'll get defense. If you don't get defense from him one night, you're gonna get offense.
We agree on the Timmy thing, but we want to agree to disagree on the Dorian.
No, what you say? Just agree to disagree on what?
We're gonna agree to disagree on the Dorian thing. I don't think he's a $14 million player.
He's not even making 14.
What is his contract? Is 55.6?
55 for 3 years.
So
3 or
what
4
is that?
years.
So what is that? I don't have a
I think it's like
calculator.
13 mil.
I don't think it's that much. I'm sorry.
Let me see.
I just don't.
Yeah, 13. Well, you want to round it up, it's about 14, but it's 13.7. But at the same time, he's only making $2 million more than Dwight Powell, and Dwight Powell don't even do half the stuff Dorian Finney-Smith does. So let's be honest,
man.
that's a good contract.
Hey man.
Not a bad contract at all.
Hey man, listen, man. Hey, Cuban got money to spare, man. He just throwing it out there. So hey, listen. It is what it is.
No, what it is you take care of your guys. You take care of guys that have been here. Oh, yes, you can throw that away.
So we give him a lifetime achievement award?
No, like I say, you take care of your guys. Like Jalen Brunson, you take care of your guy. You drafted him. You're supposed to pay him.
Yeah, sure. He's improved.
Okay, they're saying his contract is 4 for 52, not 55.
I thought it was 55. I don't know. I thought Mark Stan said 55 point.
If it's 4 for 52, like they say it is, then that's only 13 mil straight up. That's 13 mil straight up. I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 for 52 is 13 mil straight up.
Okay.
That's what they say. His contract is 4 years, 52 mil.
Okay. I guess I can't pull it up. I'm just going by. I guess a lot of reports. I guess the things is 52 million, about 13 million.
Right. So that's just what it is. You pay a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm okay with that. He's only making 13 mil. That's cheap for his position. That's very cheap for his position.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, if you check to Anthony Davis and them making way more, he probably ain't even cracking the top 10 on how much he's making.
Oh no, he's not. I mean, I'm just listen, I guess I'm just a victim of bad.
You become an accountant in your old days.
Listen, man. It's been so many bad contracts that this team done put on guys.
This is actually a good one. You got this one on steal.
And
you didn't let this one go. You didn't let this one go to free agency and have to go negotiate and have to outbid anybody for him. You got it done. It's over with. And I guarantee you that contract, you're gonna be looking back and being like, wait. We're gonna be like, wait, that's all we're paying him? We getting him on steal.
We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I'm still not buying it, but hey man, bro. Hey, agree to disagree, but we shall see. I hope you are right.
Wait to see Brunson. Wait till playoffs. He ain't gonna be worth 20 million. I'm sorry. It's not for me with Jalen Brunson. It's not about the figure. I'm paying him because of what he brings to my team.
Yes, what he brings to the team.
There was a reason why I said start him and let the ball go through his hands. There's a reason why.
Right.
I'm paying him for that. I am going to pay him for that.
I mean, you don't listen.
I don't want it to go back. I don't want it to go back to Luka being the point guard.
Okay, Sean. So what you want to So you want him to walk, and then you're back to Luka, and then Spencer being the only two ball handlers on the team.
No. Unless they're getting ready to draft a point guard or something.
Unless
you draft a point guard, then okay. But they got no intention on drafting a point guard.
You can't let. I mean, the team got significantly better with him and Luka at the backcourt.
Yep.
You get rid of him. You're taking a step back for Sean. You are taking a major step back.
Because Tim Hardaway and Luka is not a good backcourt. That was the worst thing I ever seen. I
Now
can't believe
me and Walt agree on that. That is not a. I mean, we don't seen enough of that to last a lifetime with him and Tim in the backcourt. No. No, in fact, you try all you can to get Tim's contract out of here. You know, if there's a way on draft night, you can package up Timmy something to get his contract off of her. You know, and then get something else.
We should have traded him when he goes against lengthy teams. He struggles. I don't need him to go against. All I need him to do is come down here, control the offense, and get Luka the ball, and run the offense like he's supposed to. That's all I need him to do.
I think I may be. The reason I'm so up on Jalen Brunson because I don't know if I'm in the minority here, but I think it's another level Jalen can get.
Yeah, Jalen's like what 20?
20 23.
Man, he ain't even begin to be the player that he's gonna be.
And that's why I keep saying, well, Kyle Lowry, is he a Kyle Lowry starter kit?
We need him to be Fred VanVleet.
I'm just saying, if you look at the numbers, his numbers compared to Kyle Lowry's first 3 years or first 4 years, they're kind of on the same trajectory, Walt. Same numbers first, like they're kind of on the same trajectory.
I need him to be Fred VanVleet. Is what I need him to be.
If he's Fred VanVleet, that's fine with me.
I need him to be
Kyle Lowry. If he's one of them Toronto guards, that's fine with me.
I didn't even turn to Fred VanVleet. That's all.
That's an all-star. If he turns into either one, that's an all-star. So.
All right, man. So we'll be back Tuesday night when the Mavs take on the Heat. We'll be at the house for that one, but we'll be back in the AAC March 3rd for the Golden State Warriors. May God bless their soul.
That could be rough. On Tuesday, may God bless their soul with the Heat. That could be rough. Hey.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. What's Fred VanVleet contract? So Fred VanVleet's making what, about 20? 4 for 85? Yeah, about 20. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why you pay Jalen Brunson VanVleet money.
How old is Fred?
27. And Jalen Brunson is 24. Let's see what Jalen Brunson is.
He's 24, right?
Jalen Brunson's 25.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to say this real quick. Almost every player's first contract in the NBA is based off of potential.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Their first contract. Okay. Cool. Their second contract is based off of what they did on their first contract. But their first contract is playoff potential.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay Jalen Brunson off the strength of the potential that you believe that he's going to take you. He's going to be, I tell you, you know what? Tovash compares him to Derek Fisher. That's the player. I guess that's the player he has. For me, I would like to be in Fred VanVleet, but Derek Fisher role would be perfect for him.
Mm.
He'll be Lucas Derek Fisher, as Tovash likes to say.
Okay. Ain't bad. I think he got more level to go than Derek Fisher. I think he can be a better player than Derek Fisher. I think he can be a Fred VanVleet or Kyle Lowry. He could be like a 20-something points, a 20 point, 26 and 5 guy in the league.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So we'll be back Tuesday. I don't know, Kendrick. What do you think about tomorrow night? Oh yes, thank you.
My mind's telling me Rams. My heart's telling me Bengals.
I'm wanting to know. You want to do if the opportunity presents itself? You want to do some post game tomorrow night with the Super Bowl?
Hey, that's fine with me, brother.
All right. Well, I'll get with you. We might do a post game for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Hey man, we can go in total despair on how a team that was the worst team in football is in the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys just sitting what is it now, 26 years now going.
So Brunson averages 20 points in the playoffs this year. I'm not worried about what he scores in the playoffs this year. This year, let me tell you something. You can forget about this year's playoffs. This year's playoffs don't mean a damn thing at this point. What they trying to do. Nico already knows. The Mavericks already knows this play. If they make the playoffs, with this team,
they make the playoff.
I'm just saying, if they do, whatever happens, happens. Nobody's gonna be held accountable for what they do in the playoffs this year because they're on to something right now. They're trying to build something. Right
Nico's trying to clean up Cuba's crazy mistakes he made. He done made for the last 4 or 5 years.
He's trying to clean up these contracts is what he's trying to do.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Trying to clean up this mess. All right, man. We'll let you know about tomorrow. But hey, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around maybe tomorrow night for the Super Bowl.
Hey, Terrence, you had a good game, but you still a dude. I always remember that. You are a dude.